Alright guys, we are ready for game 2. Weiss on the mountains, 7 games, 37 points, 1 innings, 1 and 2. The big thing is he going to get some defensive help? Lots of games he has pitched. He's pitched okay, he hasn't pitched great, he hasn't pitched fantastic. Lately, not good. But first game, blown save. Next game, after the air, 4 runs, then a blown save. 1 inning, gave up 3 runs, but then 2 innings. And then, yeah, so he just doesn't get a lot of supports. But first pitch is in there for a strike, and maybe? Maybe not. And 0-2. So Weiss on the mound. A lot of times he's pitched well, but he ends up the defense just can't seem to play defense behind him. Whether or not it's an official error or if it's something like not turning the double play or bobbling a ball but still able to get an out but a run scores, like those types of things really happen behind him a lot, as that misses way inside 2-2. Weiss does not walk a lot of guys, so not a lot of free passes, which is definitely a good thing. We'll give up the occasional home run or so. Again, Kiwoom has a ton of lefties, as that one is fouled away. Ball boy bobbles it off of the wall, just like he was on defense for Hanwha. So Weiss will face a mainly left-handed hitting team. So how does he do against those left-handed hitting teams? As we look at ball 3 there, lefties are hitting .319 against him. They've hit only 1 home run. Righties, however, are hitting .204. They have hit 3 home runs against them, as that's going to be a single right back up the middle. And again, Weiss on paper should be a better pitcher than Kiwoom's pitcher today, Kim Bum. But again, Kiwoom has a very, very young, very left-handed, heavy lineup. Even with Kim Gi-jung yesterday on the mound, they still had a lot of lefties in there. So we will see how that works, and we'll see how much they steal. Im Byung-wook, he hit the 2-run shot that gave Kiwoom the lead before they blew it yesterday, as that one misses upstairs too. Jae-hoon walks out in front of the plate, throws it back, and 290 on the season for Im Byung-wook. Again, but yesterday, a fantastic game, hitting in the number 9 spot, flew out to center, double and an RBI, a 2-run homer, so they're like, okay, we're going to put you up higher. So he's in the 2 spot today as he looks at ball 2 way up high, and quickly the pitch counts already pitch number 2 coming up. Or sorry, pitch number 10 coming up here. And just catches the top of the zone. He's thrown 3 pitches that were either not looked at or not swung at that were strikes. 2 of them just barely have caught the very top of the zone. And the balls that he's missing with are way up, so obviously not coming all the way through on the ball. We'll see how much that plays into today as he checks over at first. Kim In-won first again. Hanwha with the exact same lineup as yesterday, except for Jae-hoon behind the mound, or behind the plate instead of Lee-Jae-won. Everything else is just the exact same. And the 2-1, a swing and a miss. 2-2. Weiss throws lots of fastballs. Does throw fairly hard to 147, 148, 149, right around the 150. He'll get it up to 150 something every once in a while. Also with a slider and a curve as that's ripped down the line, but foul. 2-2. So curveball, fastball, slider, main pitches, and then obviously he's going to have a changeup, as almost every single pitcher will have a changeup. I believe he also has a two-seam. The mid-season replacement for Sanchez, the 6-week, and then they decided to keep him. And the 2-2 fouled away again, 150 on the gun. Weiss is the only injury replacement that has stayed with the team. SSG decided to go with Elias, and then the rest. So Weiss ended up staying. We'll see how everything goes. Welcome, Gimme Timmy. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch, and that's a beautiful looking curve in there for a strike. First one of the day for Weiss. Beautiful strike. What? Do they really? Oh yes, we've got the Thor umpire behind the plate today, ladies and gentlemen. We are in for a treat. As that catches the outside. The umpire behind the dish today loves to punch the ground when he's calling third strikes. So everyone, make sure you tune in to the called third strikes. Don't look away, because that's where the real entertainment is. As that's one chopped foul. 0-2. Sun Sung Moon, 340 on the season. Not a good day yesterday, though. Yesterday, he was 0 for 4. Did have a walk and a stolen base. But a fly out, a ground out, a fly out, and a ground out. Oh, and that one is fouled straight back off of the umpire's mask. Knocks off his mask. Right off the glove, right off the crown of the umpire helmets. Knocks him a few steps back. Doesn't fall down. Good balance. Excellent balance by the umpire as he resets his mask. He does wear a helmet, which is something you don't see very often. He actually wears a helmet behind, not the regular hat. All right, and that's a beautiful strike looking. Oh, they robbed us of that replay. Everybody we didn't want to see Weiss. We want to see the umpire pounding the ground on the third strikes. Come on, KBS. Let's get this together here. All right, Chejuan steps in. He bounces one in the dirt, but doesn't go 1-0. All right, we'll see if he goes here. Not the best pitch to go on. And a big swing and a miss, 1-1. Chejuan, 243 on the season, looking for his 10th home run of the season. has been much better in the second half. Rough start to his Kiwoom career as he pops that one foul out of play. 1-2. This might be the pitch that he takes off for second base on. So hitting 312 in the second half. And that's a chopper. Kim In-won grabs it. Was going to throw to second base, but then realized that he could just go step on the bag. And that'll be 3 away. They give up the leadoff single, but settles back down, and we will go to the bottom. Kiwoom with another run left on base. They are fantastic at that. 22 pitches in the first inning for Weiss. Again, it will be very, very important that he gets at least through the 5th inning. Live betting. So mainly the same lineup. Lee Seung-won over at the shortstop position. But that's about the only real changes here. Besides some lineup changes, left field, Park Ju-hong also. Put that into terms for me. I don't know what that means. Simplify. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, 17 games, 59 innings, 2-6, 488 ERA, 797 OPS, 161. He has pitched fairly well against Hanwha. Has pitched against Hanwha, 2 games against Hanwha this season. In those games, he is 0-1, 5.1 innings, 6 hits, 1 strike. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It does make sense, but just because of one fact is Weiss is on the mound versus him. You know, you got a foreign pitcher on the mound versus a guy that's made 3 starts on the season. And first pitch, Peraza fakes the bunts, but it's right down the middle. So he's 12 starts on the season, 17 games, but only 12 starts. Last game against Hanwha, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 hits, 3 walks, gave up 2 earned runs, but took the loss. And that's Mrs. Low, 1-1 to Peraza. Peraza has not done well for the last 3 months, honestly. They really have got to take a good look and see if they actually, like, as of right now, he's, Hanwha still looking for that playoff spot. But if they happen to get eliminated from the playoffs, they've got to look at life past him. I don't believe that he will be re-signed, honestly. He does have a leadoff single here, but the reason why is because he's hitting 182 this month. Since his injury, he's averaging a hit a game. So in June, he had 8 games, 7 hits. July, 19 games, 19 hits. This month, he's got 8 games and 7 hits. All right, Kim In-won steps in. First pitch swinging, pops that one up. A left fielder coming in under it, and we got 4 seconds into a song. So Hanwha with a quick hit, just like Kiwoom. Both teams with the leadoff batter with some singles, and not much after that. All right, Kim Tae-yeon now steps in. Rough day yesterday in terms of strike zone, but you know, he really has not, even with those rough strike calls, he is still 2 for 4, 2 for 5. Reached on an air and 2 singles and an RBI late in the game. Gave Hanwha a little bit of insurance run. And that one is right down the middle. Kim In-bum does not throw hard. I believe he averages about 134, 132 on his fastball. So about 85, 90, not even. Let me do the 83 to 85 on that fastball. As that one misses once again. 0-2 pitch, so they throw another one in the other batter's box. 322 on the season for Kim Tae-yeon. First on the team by a good margin. And that just gets the inside corner. And once again, they are painting pictures to Kim Tae-yeon over here. Just painting the old corners. And what a show by the umpire. I mean, I hope those of you that are watching with me are also watching the game and are able to see this beautiful display behind the dish. All right, no Shiwan, 283 on the season. Yesterday, a solo shot and a single popped up to the shortstop in his first at-bat. We'll see if he improves on that in this one, as that one is a strike at the bottom of the zone, 0-1. Since his injury, he has definitely improved. As that one did it. Yep, that hit his jersey. As untucked it a little bit, he retucks it in and will head on over to first. Peraza will head over to second, and Hanwha's got runners at first and second. I'm not sure how I feel about the uniform hitting the uniform being a strike. I'm really not sure how I feel about it. All right, Chaein Sung, 267 on the season. Not a good day yesterday. Reached on an air, did get a single and a walk, but some rough at-bats. Nothing compared to his performance on Thursday, as he looks at the first pitches of the ball. I think you guys are getting a bunch of fan noise, I'm gonna guess. Welcome, Mary Kate. All right, we'll see if that helps at all. All right, the 2-1 pitch coming up. And that's a line into left field, and one hops the wall. But foul. Hi, good foot. All right, the 2-2 pitch for the right-handed hitting captain. In 23 games, he's got 10 home runs and 32 RBIs, and that is a line out to the shortstop. That'll end it. Hanwha leaves 2 runners on. They're having the umpire's having a conversation with the pitcher out on the mound. I would love to know what that is all about. But Hanwha gets a hit, a walk, strands 2, and we will go to the top of the second, 0-0. Make some numbers. 16 pitches in that first inning for the Kiwoom starter. Again, 22 in the first inning for Weiss. Oh, looks like we had a rain cancellation. Samsung and Kia canceled. We'll see if any of those fans come hang out with us, where all the fun is. Raise my chair up so I don't look like I'm 5 foot tall. All right, Weiss will head back out. Kim Gun-hee will lead off that inning. Kim Gun-hee yesterday, 2 for 5 with 2 Ks. And we're back. Weiss, 2 strikeouts in that first inning, both of them looking. And a ground out, then a single. All right, first pitch swinging. Strike 1. Oh, there we go. Got myself an ice neck roll today, even in Hanwha colors, as that one is lifted into center field. John Jin Hyuk back under it. 1 away. Do a nice pretty little bow for you guys at home. There we go. See how much that helps. All right, 1 away quickly, and that's a ball just below the strike zone. All right, that's in there for a strike on the outside. 1-1, 149 on the old gun. Ooh, this feels good. All right, the 1-1 pitch. Go Young Pyo looks at ball 2. Go Young Pyo, or I keep saying Go Young Pyo for so used to the KT side armor. Go Young Pyo Go Young Woo 0 for 4 yesterday. 3 strikeouts, a fly out as he looks at ball 1. Also a couple errors over at third base. So overall, a very, very rough day yesterday for the third baseman. And that's a chopped foul, bringing the counts full, 3-2. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. And way upstairs. He continues to miss way up with his fastball as the seconds of full count of the day for Weiss ends in another base runner. First batter he faced ran the counts full and ended up being a single. Now here runs the count full and earns himself a walk. That's going to bring up Kim Jae-hyun, the backstop for Kiwoom. 254 on the season. Yesterday, 2 singles, also reached on an air and got his first career stolen base as he looks at strike one. 0 home runs on the season, but 254. 2 straight multi-hit games for the Kiwoom catcher. And that's right down the middle. Okay. And the 0-2 lifts that one a foul. Kim Tae-hyun giving chase, but into the first row of the exciting zone. That's why they call it the exciting zone. I guess I think that might be why. All right, the 0-2 pitch once again. Weiss looking for strikeouts number 3 on the day. And he sets, looks, delivers, and fouled away again. 150, way late on it. All right, once again, another 0-2 pitch. Does he throw him a curveball here? There's the curveball right on cue. Thank you, sir, for listening. And strikeouts number 3 on the day. Man, can the Hanwha Eagles hire me, please? He's late twice on the fastball. He was definitely looking fastball there and easily call for the curve. All right, next up, Lee Sung-kwan yesterday did not play. Looking at his first day of play in the lovely city of Daejeon. Looks at strike one at the very, very top of the pitching zone. He has 14 games in his KBO career, 7 this year, no hits, 4 last year, no hits. He is 0 for 17 in his career, and he gets to face Weiss. And that's a swing and a miss, the throw down to first, and Weiss with another strikeout. That's 4 on the day, and he is now 0 for 18 in his KBO career. Kiwoom, in Kiwoom fashion, leaves another runner on the bases. That's their second today in 2 innings. Weiss gets out of the inning after giving up the bases loaded walk, and 14 pitches brings his total to 38. Again, they would love to get 100 pitches out of him. So we will see if that is possible. 100 pitches, they would love to get 6 or 7 innings. Don't see 7 innings, but 6 could easily happen. Maybe. Maybe Weiss just doesn't like pitching in blue uniforms. Maybe that's it. He likes the orange and white and light gray and dark gray. As far as innings wise, Weiss's worst inning is the first inning, then the seventh, but I think he's only been in the seventh inning a handful of times. Fifth inning is also a little rough, but really, again, the biggest thing for Weiss is can he get solid defense behind him, and whenever you're striking out 2 per inning, the defense behind you is not that important. So we will go to the bottom of the seconds. Hanwha tied at goose eggs, and An Ching Hong will lead things off. Ryunjin loaded up in the dugouts with the double barrel guns, and An Ching Hong looks at strike one. 307 on the season for Hanwha's second baseman. Makes me so happy to be able to say second baseman as he check swing fouls that's one away. Yesterday, 2-run shots, 1 for 3. His 900th RBI. And the 0-2 pitch. 421 since July. First in the league, looks at ball one. So if you bet 100, you get 365, or you get 265, and that's in the dirt. It's 2-2. All right, the 2-2 pitch lifts that one foul. Yes, today is the thank you fans. So 365. And that's a broken bat as the ball disc goes slightly farther than the bats, and he'll get himself a new piece of wood, as that one has been relative to the scrap. Today is Thank You Fan Day. Fans get a hand towel cheer banner thing and some Hanwha Eagles popcorn. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch to the second baseman in the bottom of the seconds. Pitch number 23. That is lined into left field and not gonna be catchable. Goodbye, baseball. And that makes it 1-0 Hanwha in the bottom of the seconds on the home run that just barely gets over the wall and rolls around in the netting above the Hanwha bullpen. And that's going to bring up Wang Young Mook. Swing and a miss. Yesterday's hero coming up today. Into the hole, the throw, safe. Ooh, they said he was out. He looked like it. His chest was touching the base when that ball was caught. Like, I don't know how they just called him out there. I'm going to go ahead and put him on first. I'm going to let his music keep playing because from my seat, which is about 1 kilometer from the stadium, I could tell he was safe. Oh, he's out. Umpire had a slightly better look at it than me. Alright, I apologize, first base umpire. Run through the ball, run through the base. It's faster than sliding. Run to the bag. All right, JJ Hoon now steps in. And 278 on the season for the Hanwha backstop. I don't think he got any hits yesterday. I don't think he any at-bats. 278 on the season. 3 home runs. And that's going to be a ground ball. Third baseman almost gets ate up again. Man, someone needs to help that third baseman learn how to field the baseball. He, like, number one is you field it in front of you. He is fielding it way back here all day yesterday, all day today already. I mean, not that I want him to field well against Hanwha, but good Lord. Right. John Jin Hyuk now steps in, looks at strike number 1. Did Hanwha have any changes? And that's 3 away. Kim Bong-soo and Lee Min-woo both taken off the roster. Chang Ji-soo and Han Sung-ju make their way up. Hanwha takes the lead on a An Chi-hong solo shot to lead off the inning, and we'll go to the 3rd inning. Hanwha up 1-0. Mary Kate's up $265. Alright, what did he do? Alright. Number 9 hitter Pak Ju-hong will lead things off for the Kiwoom Heroes in the top of the 3rd. Weiss 38 pitches through that first inning. 4 strikeouts already on the day. I'm not sure how these ice pack things work. Doesn't seem like they work too well. Dentio. Alright, we're back. Weiss putting some K's up on the board early. Pak Ju-hong from the left side. First pitch right into the mask of Che Jae-hoon. Oops, I just gave them a hitch. They definitely don't have one. Knocks his mask off. Will Mary Kate, is that Canadian dollars or American dollars? All right, Pak Juong, 0 for 12 on the season. As he looks at the ball one way outside. Does have a 77 OPS though. As that's one that misses upstairs. 2-1. So that American dollars is like 75 cents, roughly. All right, to the 2-1, way upstairs, 3-1. Please don't walk the guy that has 0 hits on the season. He is a career 155 hitter. And that's chopped foul. 3-2, another full count. Surprisingly, I have never been to Canada. All right, the 3-2, that's infield. That's going to be a double as he rounds his way. And his first hit of the season is a full count double. And that is 3 full counts on the day for Weiss. And he's given up a single, a walk, and now a double. And Hanwha takes the lead, but now they've got the leadoff batter on second base with the top of the order coming up. It's been 475 days since he's gotten a hit. That's not good. And that's first pitch is fouled down. We'll check the ball boy's abilities. A slow roller. Probably should have been able to field easily. Iju Young, 1 for 1 on the day with a single. 293 on the season for the center fielder. And that's going to be a single that's going to score 1. And he slides into second base. Back-to-back doubles. Ties the game up at 1. And still a runner on seconds with nobody out. And never is easy. Never is easy. That's going to bring up Im Byung-wook. He struck out looking in his first at-bats. Are they going to bunt? 286 on the season. Are they going to bunt, or are they going to let him swing after 2 straight doubles? They are going to let him swing, and that misses way up. Solid managing here. Pitcher's giving up 2 straight doubles, and you got your number 2 hitter up. You don't bunt. All right, the 1-0 pitch. And that's chopped. He fields it, but he's going to head on over to third base, and it's an out, but now you got a runner 90 feet from taking the lead, and Song Sung Moon steps in. Song Sung Moon Ken definitely puts the ball in the outfield. He did it twice yesterday. Also a ground ball to the first baseman and a 4-3 putouts also. So the left-hander could easily put one through the hole. The infield is in, and that pitch is in there for strike. Sun Sung Moon, the last 5 games, not good. 2 for 16 with a 125 average. But did have a walk yesterday. And that misses outside, 1-1. Kiwoom threatening to take the lead here in the top of the third. Weiss gave up a leadoff double, a full count leadoff double, then a first pitch RBI double, and now runners over at third, and that's going to be a single into right field. 1 run is in, and they will take the 2-1 lead. These are not bloops either. These are very, very hard hit balls. They are not weak hits, bloop singles, or weak hit ground balls. These are line shots over the infielders, as that misses inside to Chejuan. Tied his season high with 79 RBIs there. Chejuan grounded out to the first baseman in the first inning. Yesterday, hitless, but did have 2 walks. But also had that very, very big 4-6-3 double play in the third inning. That's the third inning. That's after first and second, after a bunt and a walk, ended up grounding into a double play, and that's going to be a 4-6-3 double play. Right on cue. Talk about it. It comes. And they give up the lead, but we will go to the bottom of the third. And finally, Kiwoom doesn't leave any runners on base. 15 pitches through that inning for Weiss, leaving him at 53 now on the day, and his counterparts sitting at 29 through 2. So we'll see how the rest of this goes. I will be right back. Alright. Alright, Peraza will lead things off. Looks at ball 1. He singled in the first inning, but was left on second base. 289 now on the season, and that's foul. 1-1. We'll see how Hanwha does here, or Peraza does here. Again, usually the first at bat he gets gets on base, and then after that, he, yeah, doesn't. We'll see if that continues into today's game. And that's a ripped foul, 2-2. Kiwoom on the mound. You know, it's very difficult whenever you got a guy like this who, you know, he's not going to throw 5 innings, as that one just misses Peraza. He probably should have just let it hit him, as that's going to bring the counts full. Kiwoom, again, 12 starts on the season, but he doesn't go 5 innings. 3-4 innings is about all he's going to go. Anything more than that's, as that is going to be ball 4. He didn't go, and Peraza is on base for the second time today with a leadoff walk. Hanwha has had the leadoff hitter on base all 3 innings so far, with a single in the first, a home run from An Chi-hong in the second, and Peraza here with a single. Kiwoom will step in. He saw 1 pitch in his first at-bats and flew out to left. As that one is way outside. And a swing and a miss. All right, the 1-1 pitch to Kiwoom. Way up high. 2-1. Fouls. That's 2-2. Get this pitch count up, get him out, and get into that Kiwoom bullpen. Pops that one up. Shortstop under it. 1 away. But we'll take it. Get that pitch count up. Again, Kiwoom with the worst bullpen in the league by far, which is, again, why they're in last place. Been trying to find those specific ice packs, but I cannot find them. And Kim Tae-yeon, that's going to be a bloop single right in front of the center fielder. And Kim Tae-yeon continues doing what he does, and that is hitting. Runners on first and second now with 1 out. And Noshiwan coming up, threatening to take the lead back is Hanwha. And that'll be it for him. Like I said, it's difficult when you got a guy that doesn't go very deep into the innings. And we will have a change. Now Hanwha's into that Kiwoom bullpen early. We'll see who now comes in. As kind of a surprising change here. Try to find the one that Hanwha uses, but I can't. Because the ones I have just don't work very well. We are into the bullpen already in this game, which means this game is going to go a long time. I still don't know who's coming in yet, though. Kim Sung-gi. Kim Sung-gi, 25 games, 51 innings, 3 wins, 3 losses, 6 ERA, 8.55 OPS, and a 1.69 WHIP. Does not strike out a lot. Walks 3.7 per 9, but strikes out 5 per 9. Oh, he's going to strike out a few more than he walks, but that's about it. We'll see as the righty comes in and gets the face Noshiwan. Welcome to the game. Last 10 games, 3 home runs, 14 RBIs for Noshiwan. And that's outside ball 1. Noshiwan looking to tie it up or put Hanwha back in the lead, as they had the lead for almost an inning. As he swings and misses there, 1-1. So Kim In-bom, not a hard thrower, doesn't throw very hard. Gonna bring in Kim Sung-gi, who's gonna throw, a good 7-8 kilometers an hour faster. So a little bit of change of pace on the speed, as that one misses low, 2-1. So we'll see if that's what he's doing. That's what he's thinking. Change of speed, a few changes on the pitches. But nobody really knows. I mean, he left the pitcher in after walking the bases loaded yesterday. Who knows what he's doing? And a swing and a miss, 2-2. Fastball, missed, 2-seam, big swing and a miss. Slider, missed. That's way outside. Full counts. Comes in, immediately loads the count up. So, Mary Kate, you picked Kiwoom today then? And the 3-2 pitch to Noshiwan catches the bottom of the zone, and he is looking at that. I'm convinced that these hitters just want to watch strike three so that they can see the beauty that is this umpire's strike three call. Because he looked back. He's like, okay, yes, boom, there it is. Punch in the ground, making his Hulk smash entrance. And now Hanwha will have Chae-In-Sung coming up. Chae-In-Sung lined out to the shortstop back in the first inning. 0 for 1 on the day. Bounces that one in the dirt. Peraza doesn't take off though, and now 1-0. And that's going to be a slow roller. First baseman or pitcher grabs it underhands, and that's going to be 2 more stranded for Hanwha. They've stranded 4, and they're into the Kiwoom bullpen at least, and we'll see if that helps them. Weiss will head back on the mound, down 2-1. We'll find out which ones are better. All right, so Weiss back out on the mound. First pitch in there for strike. Weiss got some rest there. I believe that'll end up being a good thing. So 271, Kim Gon-hee flew out to center field in his first at-bats, and that pitch is way upstairs, 1-1. Gotta stay hydrated out here, folks, in my, out here as I'm sitting in my apartment. Let's see. Alright, I think that's okay. We'll see. As here comes the 1-2 pitch fouled away. And the 1-2 fouled once again. Trying to make a slight adjustment here. Alright, I think that's okay. Alright, here comes the 1-2 pitch again. And that one is lined into left. Peraza over, under it. One away. 53 pitches for Weiss through the first 3 innings. He's given up 4 hits. Unfortunately, 3 of those hits were in the last inning. They have hit the ball hard. And if he gets a full count, they end up getting on as that first pitch, Noshiwan grabs it to the throw and quickly 2 away. This is what he needs. 7 pitches, 2 outs. Good to see some solid defense behind Weiss. I know Weiss has got to be happy about that. Now, can Hanwha score some runs? All right, so that's going to be a 4-3. A huge inning for Weiss as he throws 8 pitches, brings that pitch count back into a tolerable number, and Hanwha will now come up bottom of the 4th. They're only down 1. We'll see. But that was a massive inning there as far as Weiss is concerned. Again, 22 pitches in the first, a walk, but 2 strikeouts. Then 14 pitches in the second, gave up a walk, or sorry, first inning was a single. Then the second inning, a walk, but got 2 strikeouts. Then last inning, they hit him hard. The leadoff double, then a follow that with another double, a ground ball moved him over to third, and then the single scored the second run, meaning they took the lead on three hits in the inning. Luckily, he got that 4-6-3 ground out to end the inning, and now a 1-2-3 inning, his first 1-2-3 inning of the day, and only took 8 pitches to do it. Bottom of the 4th coming up. An Ji-hong, the 2-run shot yesterday, and then already another home run today. 1 at bats, 1 home run yesterday. He homered in the 3rd inning. Today he homered in the 2nd inning. We'll see if he can homer in the 4th inning when he comes up to bat. All right, we should be back. We'll see. So I'm hearing that Kim Hae-sung, who is the best player on the team, is not playing. The coach is sending him a message about weight training and stuff. So the 309 hitting An Ji-hong, 2 straight games with a home run, and looks, it's ball 1, no 1-1. I was wondering why Kim Hae-sung was not in the lineup. He wasn't subbed in to a game, or like in the middle of a game, so it wasn't that, but I believe they're making him sit out for the rest of this week as he lifts that one up, mask comes off, and 1 away. All right, Wang Young-mook grounded into a 6-3 put out in his first inning, or his first at bats, with the head first slide. It doesn't make any sense, but you know what? And outside. at 1-0. That is ball 2. It is way up high. And fouls. That's one off. 2-1. Wang Yaomuk does foul a ton of pitches off, looking for his pitch. Yesterday, the game-winning hits walked the bases loaded, kept the pitcher in, and Wang Yaomuk made him pay. As he lifts that one up, left fielder makes some moves, comes back under, it's 2 away. All right, JJ Hoon steps in, looks at strike 1. JJ Hoon grounded out to the third baseman in his first at-bats. 5-3 put out, 0 for 1 on the day for the Hanwha backstop. And he swings, fouls it off, but strike 2. Right, the 0-2 pitch way outside in the batter's box once again. As right on cue. Oh, JJ Hoon swinging the bats. He's usually good for at least one hit by pitch or something, hit by pitch or walk. See if he can earn that, but not on that pitch as he fouls that into the glove, and that's 1-2-3 for Hanwha. As we will go to the 5th inning. Hanwha down 2-1. And that was quick. 1-2-3 for Kiwoom. 1-2-3 for Hanwha. And Weiss will head back out. 61 pitches. Didn't get a lot of rest there. Luckily, his inning was pretty quick also. So we will see if... that is all right. Game is moving right along. Hour and 15 minutes, 4 innings. We'll take that. Again, next year, the pitch clock will be officially implemented, which means the games will go much faster. Those of you watching means games will definitely be over probably before you wake up. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Weiss out on the mound, 61 pitches through 4 innings, a 1-2-3 his last inning, and the first pitch, foul, 0-1. Lee-Sung-Hwan, again, 0 for 1 on the day, 0 for his career in the KBO. He's now 0 for 18. And that misses low also. 1-1. Wonder how this game would be going without Kim Ae-sung being removed from the game. Is ball 2. That was a beautiful curve. As they show up Lee-Sung-Hwan's over as he rips that one into the netting in front of the exciting zone. 2-2. Here comes strikeouts. What do you say, Mr. Weiss? What do you say, Mr. Weiss? Ooh, just misses inside. And another full counts. Again, Weiss has had a full count in in 4 full counts now. 3 of them have been base runners, as that one is ripped foul. So first inning, full counts, gave up a single. Second inning, a full count, ended up walking him. Third inning, a full count, ended up giving a double. And now we've got another full count here in the 5th inning. What's going to happen? That's going to be a single up the middle. 4 full counts, 4 hits, and his first career KBO hits. So Weiss is now given up a double for his first hit in 475 days. First hit of the season for the number 9 hitter. And the guy that's 0 for his career just gets a single also. So not good. And the 4 full counts have all ended up with base runners so far. Park Ju-hong doubled in his first at-bats. His first at-bat of the season. Or his first hit of the season. First since 2023. That guy is into it. Wow. That guy is... wow. And the bunts pulls it back 1-0. Love bunting with runners on first and no outs. Average is up to 77 now with that double back in the 3rd inning. Double run scored. And the bunts to the pitcher, throws it into center field. And now, instead of a 1 out, you've got runners on the corners. Hanwha with an error. All right, so instead of a runner on second with 1 out or runner on first with 1 out, we've got some runners on first and third with no outs. And the leadoff hitter back up. Looks at strike one. The error this time was on Weiss. Not on the rest of his team. Iju Young 2 for 2 on the day with a single, a double, the RBI that put Kiwoom up yesterday. Also a fantastic day as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirts. Yesterday had a single, a triple, 2 RBI triple, a walk, a bunt single, and a flyout. So yesterday, 3 for 4. Today, 2 for 2. And that curveball in the dirts, 1 and 2. Weiss, 4 strikeouts in the first 2 innings. No strikeouts since then. Looking neat and one right here. And there it is. Now that's what he needed. A big key strikeout there for Weiss. Fifth strikeout on the day for Weiss. None bigger than that one, honestly. As Im Byung-wook was now stepping in, and a double play gets him out of the inning. Just like a double play back in the 3rd inning got him out of that inning. So Im Byung-wook 0 for 2 on the day and looks it's ball 1 up high. Im Byung-wook, right fielder, does have a little bit of speed, able to keep him out of the double plays, but he has hit into 1 this year, 20 on his career, as he lifts that one up. Peraza coming in, and that was not a good positioning from Peraza, as that will be a sacrifice fly. All right, that's gonna put 2 outs. They've got another one, and he goes, and he's easily in there. Wow. No need to even attempt to throw that, as Weiss was not paying any attention. All right, stolen base after his 2nd time on base, and that's a swing and a miss. Sorry, got a piece of it, but it's into the glove. Doesn't matter. Son Sung-moon, RBI single in his last at-bats. That's the RBI single that put Kiwoom up 2-1 back in the 3rd inning. He will look to add some insurance runs here. 1 for 2 on the day. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weiss looking to strike him out for the 2nd time today. And that just misses. 1 and 2. Alrighty. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That's a chopper. That's going to be difficult. Second baseman grabs it, throws in time. 3 away, but they get 1 run on an error. a single, an error, and we will go to the bottom of the fifth. They leave another runner on, their third of the day. Oh, Hanwha. Weiss, 19 pitches that inning, gives him 80, which a good thing is he will now go out for the 6th inning, which is something that I talked about. He's got to be able to go 6 innings. So we'll be able to go out there for the 6th inning. Hopefully he's able to finish it without any issues. But give the bullpen a little bit of rest. Hanwha will have Janjin Hyuk leading things off. That's such a bad look. Hanwha, the only guy in the top 10 of their ranking systems, is Hanwha's closer, Ju Song, who yesterday was lights out. John Jin Hyuk stepping in 0 for 1 on the day, grounded out to the pitcher in his first at-bats. 246 on the season for Hanwha's super handsome center fielder. And looks at strike one, right down the middle on the curveball. Kim Sung-gi still out there. They'll get some more innings from him as much as possible. As John Jin Hyuk fouls that one away. Kim Sung-gi does have 6 starts on the season. So he is capable of going multiple innings. As the 0-2 pitch to John Jin Hyuk coming up. And that's low, ball 1. All right, the 1-2 pitch. And John Jin Hyuk lines that one right to the left fielder. 1 away. Peraza steps in now. He's 1 for 1 with 2 times on base today. He's looking, trying to get 2 hits. I'm not sure when the last time he had 2 hits was. And lines that one straight back. Right, here comes the 0-1 pitch. Peraza has the Venezuelan lime green tape back on the bats, and that's going to be a 4-3 ground out. Still looking for a multi-hit game. Has been on twice, but still looking for a multi-hit game. Kim In-won now steps in, 0 for 2 on the day. Flew out to left, pop up to the shortstop. He will look. Here, I'm going to say it right now. Here comes his 2nd home run of the season. I'm gonna say it right now. That was the pitch. That was the curveball. The curveball right down the middle. That was the pitch that he should have hit for his 2nd home run of the season. And now I'm not sure. Swing and a miss on a pitch not in the zone. 0-2. Oh, 254 on the season. Kim Min-won in a spot that numbers don't say to put him in, but as that one is going to be to the shortstop, 6-3. 1-2-3 and a 1-2-3, and that means we are done with the fifth, and also it's time to stretch. I'll be right back. You come back or don't leave. Either one is perfectly good to me. I will see you in a few minutes. Alright, we're back. Hanwha Weiss going out for the 6th inning, which will be huge. Given the Hanwha bullpen a break, which will definitely help for a possible come-from-behind victory. 5 strikeouts on the day for Weiss. Looks at first pitches in there on curveball. 81 pitches through the first 5 innings. Should be able to finish this inning as long as he doesn't run into too much trouble. which would give Hanwha a massive, massive advantage with letting the bullpen rest for a few days. They do have two new guys come up, Kim Bum-soo and Lee both went down. I'm still not sure what the deal is with Lee is Che Ju-won golfs that off of the plates. Might have been on a tee, not sure. But Kim Bum-soo and Lee both came out. Lee came out and Kim Bum-soo went in on that the change, and then Kim Bum-soo came out grabbing his side after the walk. So I'm not sure. I haven't read anything about those. Have to be injuries. Jang Jin-soo and Han Sung-ju came back up, and that's strikeouts number 6 on the day for Weiss. All right, it's a big start, big strikeout to start this 6th inning. 1 away, and a chopper. Third baseman grabs it, throw, 2 away. And another quick out. 5 pitches in the first batter, and then 1 pitch, 1 out here. And that could, hopefully he can get out of this quickly here, and he'll be able to go back out for the 7th. Again, very important to get some deep innings from the starting pitchers. That's in there for a strike. Go Young-woo, 0 for 1 on the day, walked in his first at-bats, and then grounded out to No Shiwon in the 4th. And the 0-1, that misses outside, 1-1. Last time Hanwha got 6 innings from their starter was the second game against Samsung 2.5 weeks ago. Yeonjin went 7 innings, but did not get the win. The last time that they've gotten 5 innings, more than 5 innings, is that one misses, 2-2. Is Baria last week on Monday went 5.2 innings in that game. So tied that, looking to get through the 6th here, the 2-2 pitch, and that's a broken bat, and he decides to catch it, as that's going to be a little bloop to the pitcher to end the 6th inning, and we will go to the bottom of the 6th. Hanwha trying to make the comeback. The broken bat bloop, Weiss off the mound like a puma, eyeing it, tongue hanging out a little Michael Jordan-esque, grabs it, and importantly is that was an 11-pitch inning. That leaves him at 91. Now, do you send him back out there? That's gonna be a very, very big question. But Hanwha will have Kim Tae-yeon leading things off here in the bottom of the 6th as they really try to come back. It doesn't seem like a game that Hanwha is really losing. The feel isn't there. We'll see what Kiwoom does on the mound. Do they stick with Kim Sung-gi, who has pitched well, 29 pitches from him, 2.2 innings, Has not given up any hits. 2 strikeouts, no hits, no walks. I mean, do you keep him out there and run through it? Or do you go to more of the bullpen? I think they're going to keep him out there until he runs into some issues and then immediately go to the bullpen. They will stay with him. Kim Tae-yeon steps in. He's 1 for 1 or 1 for 2 on the day. Singled in his last at bat. But immediately when he singled, they brought in a new pitcher. Will he do the same? And that was a glitchy broadcast as the ball suddenly was thrown and then it was in the catcher's glove. 1-0. And Kim Tae-yeon crushes that, but foul. 1-1. Alright, Kim Tae-yeon 1 for 2 on the day. His 1 single and back in the 3rd inning. First time he is the only hitter who has not faced Kim Sung-gi as he looks at strike 2 on the outside corner. 1-2. All right, the 1-2 pitch that is bounced into the left-handed batter's box. 2-2. All right, the 2-2 that is way in the other batter's box, and that's going to run it 3-2. So we'll see here. The manager's probably getting ready, depending on the outcome of this at bat, is resets. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. And that is going to be a bloop right to the shortstop. And he has faced everybody from Hanwha's lineup, and none of them have reached base. Strikeouts, ground ball to the pitcher, foul pop-up, fly ball to left, a strikeout, a line out to left, a ground ball to second, a ground ball to short, and now a little bloop liner. Noshiwan steps in and looks at a pitch in the other batter's box. 1-0. So Kim Sung-gi struck out looking in his first at bat against Kim Sung-gi. He's 0 for 1 on the day, hit by a pitch in his first at bats on the day, and looks at another pitch in the other batter's box. 2-0. All right, the 2-0 pitch also in the other batter's box. That's going to run it 3-0, and now you've got to throw a fastball to Noshiwan. A full count to Kim Tae-yeon, and now 3 straight balls to Noshiwan. And that's right down the middle, 3-1. I'm so surprised that they don't get more. Hey, pitching coach making calls to the bullpen, I'm sure. And here comes the 3-1 pitch. just catches the outside. And another full count. I do like the fact that the Kiwoom catcher doesn't try, that he does not try to frame any pitches. All right, here comes the 3-2 pitch. Pops him up. Second baseman going over under it. And 2 away. Two straight full counts and 2 straight infield catches. Choi Sung will now step in. He lined to the shortstop in his first at-bats, grounded back to the pitcher in his last at-bats. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Looking to extend this inning. And that is in the dirt of the other batter's box. 1-0. Have to think that this will be the end of it for Kim Sung-gi. Whether or not he finishes the inning will depend on this at-bat. Gotta think that this is his last batter. He's at 41 pitches, which is what the starter threw. And he pops that one up. Center fielder coming in and under it. And that's the end of the 6th for Hanwha. They go quietly. Kim Sung-gi has pitched amazing as he has retired all 11 batters that he's faced. And we will go to the 7th inning. Hanwha down 3-1. Looking, we'll see. Does Weiss come back out? That is the thing. Is Weiss going to come back out? He's at 91 pitches through the 6th inning. I love that he got 6 innings. Massive thing that he got 6 innings. As again, I talked about it in the description. The Hanwha bullpen has been used and abused for the last month. While Hanwha has been playing extremely well, and they've made up 5 games in the playoff push, the bullpen has been pushed really, really hard. Not only has it been pushed hard, but it's summertime. Summertime in Korea is extremely brutal. It's just extremely brutal, and so it's very easy to go out there and over push yourself just because it's so hot. But the bullpen has pitched absolutely amazing for the last month and a half, basically since the All-Star break. The week after the All-Star break was awful. But since the All-Star break, basically the second half of the season, the bullpen has been really good. Weiss is still out there. They'll let him face a few guys, and I imagine that if anybody gets on base, he will be done. Did go 1-2-3 last inning, so another 1-2-3 inning will get him 7 innings, which again is massive. So Kim Jae-hyun, the catcher, pulls the bunt back, but it's in there for a strike. 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bats and grounded it out to the second baseman in his second at-bats. And fouls that one straight back. 0-2. All right, the 0-2 in the other batter's box. So 1-2. So will they let him just face him, the righty, and then go to the guys behind him, the 8 and 9, who have basically amounted to much of the runs? Is that's chopped foul and stays at 1-2, or will they let him go until he lets somebody on base? Pitched 7 innings against Kiwoom in his first game. No decision. Gave up 2 runs, one of them earned. As that's outside 2-2. The game after that, 6 1/3 inning, gave up 5 runs, but that was a very deceptive 5 runs. He's given up 3 runs, 2 earned today. And that's misses upstairs, 3-2. And not only is it 3-2, I talked about this I don't know how many times now today. First full counts, a single. Second full count, a walk. Third full count, a double. Fourth full count, a single. Here comes the fifth full count. And that's chopped foul. So 4 full counts, all resulted in base runners. The fifth full count is right now, and will it result in the same? Barra will pitch tomorrow. He also pitched Monday. And the 3-2 pitch, that's a swing and a miss. And the first time today that he is able to get a full count out. And it is on a swinging strike that puts the hitter on the ground. And Weiss will stay out there, faces the 8 and 9 hitters. And that's a beautiful curve in there for a strike. Again, basically, if someone gets on, he's done. If not, he'll finish the 7th inning. That was pitch number 100. And here comes the 0-1 pitch. Lays off of it. It's 1-1. It used to be that they would let foreigners throw about 120 pitches, and Koreans would throw 100. Now it's more foreigners throw 100 pitches, and Koreans throw 80 to 100. The top Koreans will throw 100, but other than that, they're about 80 pitches. As that's a swing and a miss on a slider out of the zone, 2-2. Weiss's most pitches he's thrown is 106, 104 pitch coming up here. Lee Seung-wan, again, 0 for 17 coming into today's game. As that's ball 3 and another full count. Lee Seung-wan, 0 for 17 in his career, got his first hits, as that is ball 4, and I'm going to imagine that that is the end of it for Weiss. 105 pitches for him, and what are they going to do? What are they going to do? They're going to keep him out there. All right, now we got a runner on first after the walk. Park Ju-hong, first hit of his season, a double, and then ground ball, a bunt back to the pitcher, ended up with an E1, a stolen base. So So the last batter, I believe, for Weiss is he throws over for first and slides back in there. Park Ju-hong, 1 for 2, a double, reached on an error, stole a base, came around to score. And here comes the 1-0, throws over to first again. Time! Calls the umpire. I love the Konglish. All right. Pitch number 107 coming up. This will be Weiss's the most pitches he's thrown in the KBO in his short career, and that's way outside as Che Jae-hoon jumps, stretches for pitch number 107, which is a ball 2. So came back out to 91 pitches coming into this inning. Full count strikeout to start the inning with Kim Jae-hyun. Then a full count walk in his last inning with Lee Seung-won, who's now sitting on or standing over at first base. As that's going to be a pop-up. Who's going to take it? Center fielder coming in and 2 away. And that's going to be 2 away here in the 7th. Weiss rosin himself up. And he stays out there. He's going to face Lee Joo-hyung. Lee Joo-hyung, 2 for 3 on the day. 108 pitches so far for Weiss. Single, a double, an RBI, a strikeout as he throws over at first again. Weiss doing what the foreign pitchers are supposed to do for the Korean teams. They're supposed to pitch 6-7 innings. They're supposed to throw 100 plus, and he's a very ugly looking swing from Lee Joo-hyung there as he kind of a check swing almost. And he falls down like he's attempting to, I don't know, get a post baseball career as an actor on a K-drama, because that fall looked pretty bad, as that one is up high, 1-1. That'll be 110 pitches for Weiss. 294 on the season for Lee Joo-hyung, who has had himself a series so far. All right, here comes Weiss. And that's going to be a pop fly. Peraza going back, sticks the glove up and grabs it. That'll be 3 away. As he gave it a ride to the warning track, but Weiss, 7 innings from Weiss. 100 plus pitches. And we will go to the bottom of the 7th. Will Hanwha reward their starter for going super deep into the game? 111 pitches, 20 pitches in the 7th inning, 111. What an outing for Weiss. 111 pitches, 7 innings, 5 hits, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, 3 runs, 2 earned. But he is on the hook for the loss. So Hanwha will need to score some runs here in the bottom of the 7th, bottom of the 8th, or bottom of the 9th. As now Hanwha will have to go into the bullpen. I believe Kiwoom will switch. Yes, Jo Sang-woo will come in for Kia. As Kim Sung-gi pitched absolutely fantastic. Faced 11 batters, 11 outs, 42 pitches for him, 3.2 innings, 2 strikeouts, no hits, no walks, no runs, none earned, just a bunch of zeros for the swingman. Hanwha is 3 hits on the day. One of them happened to be a solo home run from An Chi-hong. And he will also lead off the bottom of the 7th. Jo Sang-woo, 43 games, 38 points, 2 innings, 1 loss, 8 holds, 6 saves, 3.26 ERA, 706 OPS, and a 150 whip. Strikes out about not 1 an inning and walks about 1 every 2 innings. And the first pitch is a ball up high, 1-0. So we will see how Hanwha does now that they are in against this bullpen. Jo Sang-woo was the closer for a little bit. And that's misses up high, 2-0. I believe he was, maybe he's still the closer. He's got 2 saves in his last 5 games. Interesting, huh? That's in there for a strike. Maybe they're just going with him because he's a different guy. Who knows? The 2-1 pops him up. The left fielder coming in under it. 1 away. Next up will be Wang Young Mook. So what they're saying on the broadcast is that it's been over 1,000 days, so 3 years since Jo Sang-woo has played in Daejeon here. That's in there for a strike. Looks like he spent a little bit of time with in the Futures League, but it looks like he didn't play for 2 years, probably doing his military duty, but wasn't on the military team. That's going to be a liner up the middle and gets underneath the glove of the shortstop. Normally it would be an error, but they'll give him a hit. I'll even give him a hit. Just pulled his glove up before catching the ball. Probably should have had that play over at shorts. Didn't touch the glove, so they won't give him an error, but everyone watching knows that that's an error. He knows it's an error. And that means we've got a pinch hitter here. I'm not even going to bother to say who it is. You can probably guess. And that's outside, ball 1. Wang Young Mook, despite his age and his position, is not a good base runner. And that's going to be a ground ball. Not going to be able to get him as he gets himself an infield hit on a very, very questionable play at third base. The third baseman cut off of it, and instead of like the shortstop was way deep in the hole. There was very and he didn't backhand it. He he swept his glove in front of him to, like, it was just not. I'm not sure what the hell that was. And we will have a pinch runner now over at first base. Lee Sang-hyuk will pinch run, which means E.J. Won will take over. So Hanwha, first and seconds, 1 out. They're down by 2. They've got speed over on first base, some good speed at second base. So tying run is on. John Jin-hyuk steps in. He's 0 for 2 today, looking for his first hits and trying to reward Weiss for those 7 innings. And that's in there for a strike. 0-1. All right, here comes the 0-1 pitch to John Jin-hyuk. Sets up on the outside and misses low. 1-1. All right, this Kiwoom bullpen waiting to blow up for Hanwha. As John Jin-hyuk skies that one to left field. Left fielder under it, grabs it. Wang Young-mook will tag, head to third. The fly ball puts a runner at third base, 90 feet away, but that's not the tying run. All right, 90 feet away is Wang Young-mook. Anything past the catcher, and he should be gone. Peraza steps in. He does have some heroics. We'll see if he can have them here. Again, 1 for 2 on the day. The last time he had multi-hits was I don't know how long. The last 12 at-bats with runners in scoring position, he is 0 for 12, trying to break that streak. And that's first pitch swinging, catcher going back under it. Hanwha adds 2 straight singles, but they're stranded, and yeah. Peraza 0 for his last 13 with runners in scoring position, and they do not reward Weiss for his 7 innings of pitching. Hanwha will head to the bullpen now. Who will they go with? I shall make my prediction. I'm gonna guess that they're gonna go with Kim Gyu-yeon. I'm gonna start typing it in. E.J. Won will move into the catcher's position. Very, very 100% know that's gonna happen. So I'm going to guess they're going to go Kim Gyu-yeon on the mound. And nope, they're going to go Lee Sang-gyu. Very questionable. I'm not sure what the hell they're doing with Kim Gyu-yeon unless they want Kim Gyu-yeon to try to close it out if they take the lead. maybe they're thinking save Kim Yu-yun for tomorrow if Barria isn't able to throw 6 innings or 5 innings. Honestly, I'm not too sure. They've had him available with 6-run leads and they don't have him pitch. He's pitched 4 games, 6 innings, 9 ERA, a 1.037 OPS, a 167 whip. Walks about 0.7 per 9 and or walks, sorry, about 1 every 2 innings and strikes outs 1 every inning and a half. Im Byung-uk will lead things off for Kiwoom in the top of the 8th here. First pitch swinging. That's 0-1. Oh, Lee Sang-gyu has Lee Sang-gyu again was one of the Rule 5 second drafts. He's got to be on the roster for 50 games, or for 50 days, sorry. Obviously, he doesn't have to appear in 50 games or appear for 50 days, but pretty sure he's there at this point. And that's going to be first pitch lined 1 away. All right, well, quickly 1 away, and Song Sung-moon, who has an RBI single, the current game-winning RBI single, but 0 for 2 outside of that, with a strikeout and a ground out to the second baseman, and looks at ball 1 way low. All right, the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. They do have Hong Seung-ju and Jang Ji-soo, who just came up today, as that's a pitch in there for a strike. Quick look, roll. Jang Ji-soo didn't pitch yesterday, as that's a strike on the outside corner. And Hong Seung-ju hasn't pitched since the 26th, even in the second league, so he's plenty rested. As that's popped up, Peraza running in under it, and that's 2 away. Quickly, Lee Ju-won looks at that looked like a strike. I'm putting a strike up on the board, but they did not hear it on the ABS system. So they will listen, and and like I said, easily called a strike. All right, here comes the 0-1 pitch. Oh, 1-1. So the ABS system in the KBO is absolutely fantastic. If you ask anybody, it is fantastic. It is great. Hitters sometimes like it, sometimes don't. That's ball 2. Pitchers sometimes like it, sometimes don't. But I can guarantee you that after a season or two, most of them will be all for it, as it's just consistent. as that misses outside, and once again EJ1 drops a ball. All right, the 3-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 3-2. All right, we've got a full count here. Hopefully his full counts are a little bit better than Weiss, as Weiss had 6 of them and 5 of them reached base. The other one was just a strikeout. And the 3-2 pitch, that's chopped foul. And once again, another 3-2 pitch coming up. Again, it just doesn't feel like Kiwoom is winning this game, as that is a ball. And once again, Hanwha now six times a full count has reached base out of 7. That's going to bring up Kim Gun-hee. Kim Gun-hee 0 for 3 on the day, 267 on the season, and that's ball 1 outside. 1-0. All right, the 1-0 pitch, that misses upstairs, 2-0. Oh, Kiwoom, every inning that they've had a base runner, they've left one on, except for back in the 3rd inning when they actually took the lead because of the inning-ending double play. The 2 innings that they didn't leave a runner on besides that was a 1-2-3 inning. And just like yesterday, they had 1 inning that they didn't leave somebody on, and that was in the 9th with the 1-2-3 closing situation from Ju Hyun Sang. So they continue to struggle to bring us runners in and get consecutive hits. All right, the 2-1 pitch outside, 3-1. And Lee Sang-gyu struggles with walks. He walks a batter every 2 innings, 4.5 walks per 9. Already walked 1 so far this inning. And Kim Gun-hee lifts that one. That's going to the wall. Kim Tae-yeon sticks the glove up, falls into the wall, and that is out number 3. And Hanwha will go to the 8th, down 3-1, looking to try to turn this game around as Kiwoom leaves another one on base. They have hit the ball hard all day. I will be the right back. Alright, I'm back. I'll throw that one up. I don't know what that one is. Kim Sung-min will come in to pitch the 8th inning for Kiwoom. beak coming back. Something tells me we're going to miss the first pitch of this first at-bats. Kiwoom will lead things off for Hanwha. And right now is the first pitch. Fouled away. 0-1. Almost missed that first pitch. Got it in the windup. So Kim Sung-min, 42 games, 43.1 innings, 3 wins, 3 losses, 13 holds, 3.53 ERA. So a pretty solid reliever. We'll see as he faces the left-handed Kim In-won, and that's in there for strike. 0-2. Kim In-won 0 for 3 on the day with a fly out to left, a popped up to the shortstop, and a ground out to the shortstop. And quickly behind 0-2 here in the bottom of the 8th. Yesterday, pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 run as that one misses. Yesterday, gave up 2 hits, faced 4 batters, gave up 1 run. We'll take that again today. And the 1-2 reaches the bat outs, just fouls it away. 1-2. Hanwha going a cappella at the stadium. And the 1-2 fouled away again. Spoiling some pitches here. Kim In-won 0 for 8 in the series so far. Probably should move him back to left field. He suddenly can't hit when he's playing first. And the 1-2 swing and a miss. 0 for 9. All right, stepping in now, Kim Tae-yeon lined out to left in his last at-bat, a little soft liner, looks at the ball one way up and in, 1-0. Kim Tae-yeon 1 for 3 on the day. .322 on the season as he just continues to hit. And 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, 1-1. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch to Kim Tae-yeon. Barely catches the inside with that big sweeping slider. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. 1 out, Kim Tae-yeon 1 for 3. Pitch number 10 from number 8, way outside, 2-2. Still does not feel like Hanwha is down in this game. Kiwoom has just not really been dominating it. And the 2-2 pitch That's going to be a slow grounder to the shortstop. Grabs it, throws. That was a slow throw, slow developing, and he is out, but that was real slow. Just waited on it, waited on it, waited on it. Triple clutch. Gets him by a half a step. All right, No Shiwan will step in. He is 0 for 2 on the day. And No Shiwan was hit by a pitch in the first, so he has been on base today as he looks at the slider in there for a strike. No Shiwan has struggled a lot against left-handers this season. I talked about it before. 207 on the season against left-handers. And that misses low. 1-1. Did hit a home run yesterday. Off of Jesus, but yeah. As that one just misses outside, 2-1. Oh, yesterday did hit the home run off of Jesus, 1 for 3 yesterday against left-hander, but you know, on the season has struggled mightily against them, which is different from his previous seasons. All right, the 2-1 pitch coming up, maybe eventually. I think we'll see. All right, here it comes finally, the 2-1, and that misses in the dirt. 3-1. Walking him would bring up Cheon Sung. Cheon Sung also struggles a lot against left-handers. 214, and that's only because his game on Thursday against lefty that he just crushed some lefties. All right, the 3-1 pitch. And that's line into center field, and that's going to drop down. He finally gets a hit against the lefty. First hit of the day. And Hanwha has the tying run coming to the plate in Mr. Cheon Sung. All right. Cheon Sung steps in, the captain. They make a little mound visits. We'll see. And that'll be it for him. They are probably going to bring in the closer. PitchCom changes that out. All right, so we've got a pitching change here, and I imagine that they're going to be bringing in the closer. And they do. Ju Sung-woo will come out to try to get the 4 out save. Ju Sung-woo. What an interesting name. Ju Sung-woo. Nope, I don't want that one. Ju Sung-woo against Hanwha. Not good. 4 games, a 6.75 ERA against Hanwha. Does have 2 holds. He's pitched 4 innings in those 4 games, given up 4 hits. No homers, though. But 2 walks, 3 runs in 4 innings. He is taken over the closer role. He closed out the last 2 games he's been in. Has 10 saves on the season in 40 games. And, he will be working for the 4-out save today. All right, Chae Sung will face the closer. 40 games, 36.2 innings, 2 wins, 5 losses, 5 holds, 10 saves, 515 ERA, 783 ERA or batting or OPS against, and a 139 WHIP. Walks about 1 every 3 innings and strikes out 1 every 1.1 innings, and we will see as he faces the captain here. First pitch way up high. 1-0. We'll see if he can calm down after that big pitch. How old is this kid? 2000. 24 years old. As that misses inside, 2-0. Chae Sung in the second half, 10 home runs, leads the league in homers. 264 on the season, a massive, massive turnaround in the second half of the season, and a big part of why Hanwha is threatening to make the playoffs. As that one misses upstairs, 3-0. Yesterday, Hanwha scored all 7 of the runs with 2 outs. Today, their 1 run was a leadoff homer. On deck is An Chi-hong, the 2-out monster. And that's in there for a strike, 3-1. All right, once again, another big pitch coming up. 3-1 to the hottest hitter in the second half of the KBO. And fouls, that's one down the third base line at 3-2. This will be Hanwha's 4th full count of the day. They have 0 hits, 5th full count of the day. They have 0 hits, 1 walk on the full counts. That is the exact opposite of Kiwoom, who has 1 out in their full count at bats. All right, the 3-2 pitch to the captain. Pops him up, but that's gonna go foul, and reset for another 3-2 pitch. All right, and steps out, calls time something, but resets the 3-2 counts. Tying run at the plate, 10 home runs in the second half, and the pitch walks him. And that's going to put the tying run on the bases. And the winning run is coming to the plate with a home run already today. Again, this game does not seem like Kiwoom is winning. Chae Sung will come out. Ooh, this is actually surprising here. They are going to bring in Iwan Sok to run. The reason why this is surprising is because normally he would be a defensive replacement. So they're bringing in their standard defense replacements. I wonder, depending on how this ends here, if they will give up the DH to put Iwan Sok in left and bring Peraza out, or possible other changes. All right, An Ji-hong steps in. Mr. 2-out RBI himself looks at strike one on the outside. Again, An Ji-hong is just a 2-out RBI machine. On the season, more than 50% of his RBIs have come with 2 outs. And the 0-1 pitch. Swing on a ball way out of the zone. He's 2 for 6 in the series with 2 home runs. Had a 2-run shot yesterday. So in 2 outs. So An Ji-hong coming into today had 57 RBIs. 31 of them have come with 2 outs. This is the guy you want up with 2 outs. This is pretty much the game, and that is lifted into center field, but nowhere near deep enough. And Hanwha strands 2 more as Hanwha now will go to the 9th inning. Wrong button. Hanwha does not have 2 errors. Hanwha only has 1. That is a massive, massive miss there. They had their 4, 5, 6 hitters coming up. Were not able to get it done despite having 1 and 2 runners on. That's going to bring up the 7, 8, 9 hitters for Hanwha. Those 7, 8, 9 hitters do have 2 hits. But they were also stranded with runners on first and third. So, yeah, we will see how the 9th inning turns out. Big errors there. Or not errors, but... So, Lee Sang-gyu will be replaced by Kim Gyu-yeon. That's who I thought would be saving the game if they got into a save situation. Iwan Sok will stay as the DH. He will not move in as a defensive replacement. So, Hanwha will basically hope and pray Peraza is able to... come through in the 9th. Kim Gyu-yeon has not pitched for a while on the season. 45 games, 46 innings, 1 win, 3 holds, 6.26 ERA, 7.95 OPS against, 157 WHIP. Walks 1 every 2 innings, and strikes outs 1 every inning and a half or so. Does have good stuff, but sometimes he just struggles to control it. He is he's had quite a bit of break in between his last outing, which is going to be good because again he is already over his career innings in this season as he ball 1 there. He's going to be facing Go Young-woo. Go Young-woo, for 2 on the day. Did walk in back of the seconds, but that's going to be a ground ball to No Shiwan, the throw, and they called it foul. 1-1. I don't know. I don't think the umpire knows that it's not where it lands. It's where it goes over the base. It touched in fair territory. I don't think the umpire realizes how to call a foul ball, as that one is straightened out a little bit and still goes foul. 1-2. All right, so now the 1-2 pitch. Kim Yoo-yeon on the mound for the first time this week, I believe. Yeah, the last outing he had was against Kia a week ago, last Saturday. And the 1-2 way up and in, 2-2, as Sunday's game was canceled. Late cancellation as the rain came very late. Did rain right before this game started, though. I was actually very worried that they were going to end up canceling the game, as a bit of a shower came through. Much needed, but the 2-2 fouled away. It is hot and nasty and muggy out as Kim Yoo-yeon drops the ball. I like that glove. The baseball stitching on the web. And fouls that one and stays at 2-2. Kim Gi-jung and all right, the 2-2 pitch lifted into center field. Going back, he's not looking good back there, but he's able to make the play. Again, I've talked about it so many times. Jang Jin-hyuk does not go to his sides very well. That play was back to his left, and he ends up going back, but it wasn't just a straight line. It was a zigzag. And then he's able to stick the glove out at the warning track to make the catch. But it was not pretty. Now, Kim Jae-hyun over 3 on the day with 2 strikeouts and looks at ball 1 in the dirt. So 1-0. These announcers. Oh, John Subi. No, it was not good defense. It was bad defense. Bad route made it look like it was good defense. Kim Jae-won, 251 on the season. And here comes the 2-0 pitch. That's going to be chopped to the shortstop. Grabs it, throw. 2 away. All right, Lee Sung-won, who's been on base twice, will be coming up. Got his first career hits with a single, and then also walked. Came around to score. He is run number 3 for Kiwoom. Oh, Lee Sung-won, the shortstop for today's game. All right, 2 outs, right down the middle. 0-1. Lee Sung-won, 1 for 2, a strikeout in his first at-bat, single, walk, 2 full counts, been on base both times on the full counts, as that one is in the dirt. 1-1. What fell? Something fell somewhere. And umpires looking around for it. All right, the 1-1 pitch. What the hell is that, EJ Won? As that one is lifted up, Wang Young-mook under it, and that'll be 3 away. As 1-2-3 goes Kiwoom in the 9th, and we will head to the bottom of the 9th. Hanwha down by 3, looking to take the lead. Hanwha has out hits Kiwoom, but the error by Weiss allowed 1 run to score. Would not have mattered as that was the 3rd run, not the 2nd run. But they have 3 other hits came in 1 inning, which made it possible. Another hits was followed with the error that's allowed a sacrifice fly to score the 3rd run. And Hanwha will have yesterday's hero coming up to lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Wang Young-mook yesterday with the 2 RBI single to take the lead in yesterday's game. Will he be able to work his magic again? Something I did not mention today, which I can't believe I didn't. Hanwha has 5 wins on Saturday and Sunday combined at home. They do not win at home on Saturdays and Sundays. So Kim Tae-jin moves over to second base. Son Sung-moon will move over to first. I am not going to make those changes unless somebody gets on base. Wang Young-mook leads things off and looks at ball 1. Wang Young-mook finds Kim Tae-jin, but he recovers. As it hits off the heel of the glove, but he's able to make the recovery and make the throw over. So 1 away, and that's going to bring up EJ Wan. EJ Wan looks at strike 1. 287 on the season for the backup catcher. There we go. Went ahead and got that changed for you guys, and that's strike on the outside, 0-2. Big difference in today's game is the bottom of the order. Hanwha did get some production from the bottom of the order, as that's 3 pitches, 3 strikes. They did get some bottom of the order production. They did get 2 singles out of the bottom of the order, back-to-back singles. But the rest of the order wasn't able to produce. Versus the bottom of the order for Kiwoom, who had a single, a double, a walk, reached on an error, a stolen base. As Jang Jin-hyuk will step in, and that's just outs as it hits the net above the dugout, so rolls around on the dugouts, and that's going to be strike 1. Oh, Jang Jin-hyuk. And that's upstairs, 1-1. Ju Sung-woo, 3 outs so far in his 4-out save, 17 pitches. Pitch number 18 coming up to Jang Jin-hyuk, 0 for 3 on the day, and the pitch lifts into the air. Center fielder coming in, grabs it on the run, and that will be out number 3 as Hanwha falls 3-1 to Kiwoom. So, Hanwha, Weiss takes a very, very difficult loss. 7 innings, 111 pitches from Weiss. 5 hits, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts, 3 runs, 2 earned. But he takes the loss as Hanwha just can't string hits together. Peraza with a single, but after that, it's pretty much non-existent. Again, 1 single, 1 base runner per game for Peraza. He did have a walk after that on a full count, but Peraza continues to not produce. You got at some point you have to think it's time for a change. Peraza in the top of the lineup is not producing. Ever since June, July, August, he's averaging 1 hit a game. He's not getting multiple hits a game. Once he gets that 1 hit, it's done. So you gotta, and they're not good at bats. The other at bats, lots of strikeouts, lots of first pitch outs. Again, he came up today, a chance to bats with runner on first and third, and first pitch he swung, he popped up to the shortstop in foul or the catcher in foul territory. So not getting a lot of production from Peraza. Kim In-won again he's 0 for 5 on the series since they moved him to back to first base. What are they going to do there? Kim Tae-yeon got a single. No Shi-won did get a single against a left-handed hitter, thankfully. Chae Hyun-sung walked against the left-handed hitter, so those two guys actually did have some production against a left-handed hitter versus very, very different from earlier in the season. An Chi-young did have a home run, but just wasn't able to come through in the clutch. Wang Young-mook with a single, pinch hit single from number 16, but John Jin-hyuk again absent. He's very streaky. He'll have a very, very good game, and then he'll have a bunch of very bad games. So, they just didn't get very much production, and again, this was not a foreign starter they batted against. This was not a foreign starter for Kiwoom. This was a guy that threw 41 pitches, and then the reliever, the other kind of part-time starter, came in and threw 41 pitches and retired all 11 batters. So they basically had they hit against 2 swingmen who have been thrown into starting roles various times throughout the season, and they did not hit well against them. Kiwoom, on the other hand, they didn't hit well either against Weiss, but they were just able to string a couple hits together in that 3rd inning, where they were able to a leadoff double and then another double and then a single later, was able to score 2 runs. They added another one later after the single, the ERA on Weiss, and then a sacrifice fly. It just didn't seem like much of a game. It was very drawn out, slow developing, under 3-hour game, which is fantastic, but not a lot of excitement in the game, not a lot of anything really, as Kiwoom left another 5 guys on base. Hanwha left 8 guys on base. So both guys had time, but the difference was the bottom of the order. The bottom of the order for Kiwoom came through a little bit more, and then the top of the order was able to come through once that bottom of the order produced, and Hanwha wasn't. Weiss, 7 innings. That was huge. The bullpen has been taxed, has been beaten. Tomorrow is Sunday. So the main guys in the bullpen, Park Sang-won, Kim So-hyun, Han Sung-hyuk, and Ju Hyun-sung, will all be available with Baria on the mound. Baria has not pitched well in has not pitched well lately, to say the least. He went 6 2/3 innings, then 4 innings, 4 innings, 5 2/3, and then 4 innings. Has not been going deep into games. He did pitch Monday, which means, and he only pitched 4 innings on Monday. He's only able to throw about 80 pitches, and if he can't pitch against these left-handed hitters, which lefties are hitting 323 against Barria, there seems to be a problem here, as Kiwoom is heavy on their left-handed hitters. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching. I will be the Game 3, the rubber match tomorrow, as Hanwha falls today 3-1, and Hanwha luckily is already gotten a week of that they can't do worse than tie. They will go for a winning series, second straight winning series, and a winning week tomorrow. Until then.